For number 5, we're asked to write as many equivalent expressions to the following that are given to us. Now, there are a ton of expressions that we can write for each one of these. So I want to just highlight the major points of when we're looking for equivalent expressions, what we're looking for. So for this first one, -5 plus parentheses -2 plus 9. When we're looking at an expression, each piece of it is called a term. So right here, -5 is a term, and this positive parentheses -2 plus 9 is also a term. So when we write an equivalent expression, we need to see these two pieces in some form in our new expression. Remember, we're rearranging the furniture. We're not changing the furniture. We're just rearranging it. We're moving the pieces around. So one example would be -2 plus 9 minus 5. Now, all we've done is switch the order around. I have the positive. There's no plus here. We don't need to write the plus. -2 plus 9 is in the front. That's there. And then -5 or -5, but -5 in this case is in the back. It's there. Both parts are represented in the expression. Another one that I could do is -5 plus 9 minus 2. Again, I still have the -5, that's in the front, and all I've done inside the parentheses is I switch the numbers around inside. Remember, I can't take numbers that are outside of the parentheses and put them inside, but I can rearrange the numbers inside the parentheses. -2 plus 9 is the same as 9 minus 2. So this is also an equivalent expression. The same goes over here. We want to determine what our terms are. So I have 3.5 as a term and minus parentheses 6 plus 4. One example would be if I simplified the numbers inside the parentheses, so 3.5 minus 10. All I've done is added 6 and 4 together. That works. When we have a mixed fraction like this with a whole and a fraction piece, we can go ahead, we can split that into its separate parts. We need to be careful though that we keep the same sign that is associated with the term. So here 3.5 is positive. So when I split it apart, 3 plus a half, all the parts have to be positive too. If it was a negative mixed fraction, then I would have -3 minus a half. If the whole thing's negative, all the parts would have to be negative as well. 3 plus 1/2 minus 6 plus 4. We can do the same thing as the other side and rearrange the terms. We can do that as well. So there are a ton of different answers to this question, but when you're writing equivalent expressions or checking for equivalent expressions, make sure that the terms from the original expression are somewhere in the new one.